I'm Paul, and now I'm going to fix a puncture. First I remove the wheel, making sure that the chain is in the smallest ring to relieve stress on the derailleur. For this wheel I need a 15mm spanner. Loosen the nuts and remove the wheel. To remove the tyre, I need 2 tyre levers. I use the first tyre lever to lift the tyre and I catch it off in the spoke. And I use the second tyre lever to start to remove the tyre. I walk along the top of the tyre until the tyre is loose enough so I can do it by hand. I remove the rest of the tyre using my hand. Loosen off the valve and remove the tube. I then use a pump to blow up the tube so I can find the puncture. To find the puncture, we put the tube into a basin of water and we're looking for bubbles. I would start with the valve so I know I've done a complete circle and I know the valve is okay. We found our puncture. Put my thumb on the puncture so I remember where it is. Dry it off and mark so we can remember where the hole is. This is a puncture repair kit. In the repair kit, you'll find one of these or a piece of sandpaper, and you use this to rough up the tube to give a key for the glue. We take the glue and apply it liberally over the hole, spreading it out to make sure and get as much coverage as possible so we can secure the patch on. Allow the glue to dry for a minute so that it's slightly tacky. This is the patch we're going to use to repair the puncture. Remove the backing from the patch and apply it to the tube. And give it a good squeeze and remove the plastic, making sure that the patch is stuck. Before we replace the tube, we dust the glued area with chalk. You should find chalk in your puncture repair kit. You put a nice layer of chalk onto the glued area of the tube. A handy tip for replacing the tube is leave a little bit of air inside the tube. Replace the valve on the hole. Replace the nut on the valve and start replacing the tube. And then replace the tyre, working your way around. A handy tip is hold off one end while you put in the other end so that it doesn't jump out. Never use tyre levers. To replace the tyre, you could pinch the tyre and cause another puncture. Then pump up the tyre. And then replace the wheel. Taking any stress off the derailleur, placing it on the lower cog, and the wheel goes back in. Tighten the nuts. And that's your puncture repaired.